these 12 old school household cleaning tricks actually work? Now, I haven't actually tried any of these, but I saw it as I was scrolling on social media, and it's from someone called Tanya Home Inspo. I'll try and link her in the description box below for you. And I thought, oh, I've not tried any of these, but I wonder if anyone in my community on YouTube has. And if you have tried any of these 12 cleaning methods that people used to use back in the day, you know you're getting old when you're saying back in the day. If you have done any of them, let me know in the comment box below if you've tried it and if it actually does work. If you don't know me, my name is Rachel. I'm a solo mum to one, and on this channel I talk everything frugal living, budgeting, mum life and everything else in between. If you like that kind of thing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So if these cleaning tricks, these old school cleaning tricks actually work, then it would actually save you a little bit of money. So let's get straight into it with number 1. So the first one is a way to pick up glass if you have dropped glass and it's smashed all over your floor. The way to pick it up is to use some soft bread. Apparently, if you use soft bread, it picks up all the little pieces of glass on the floor and it saves you trying to hoover up all this glass and have glass in your hoover, trying to make sure you've got every last little bit. Apparently soft bread, it actually clings to the bread and that's the best way to pick up glass. Never heard of that one, but let me know if you have and let me know if you've tried it. Number 2 is to use ice for chewing gum. Now I've heard of putting your clothes, if you've got chewing gum on your clothes, especially like when we were at school, people used to stick chewing gum on your clothes, on your blazers and stuff, or used to sit down and people used to put chewing gum on the chair. I don't know if they still do that, but that's what they used to do when I was at school. And if you got chewing gum stuck in your t-shirt, your blazer, or any kind of clothing really, I was taught to put it in the freezer, let it go really hard, then it should just scrape off. But if you don't want to leave it in the freezer, they're just saying get an ice cube and then put it over the chewing gum and let the chewing gum go really hard and stiff, and then it should just scrape off really easily rather than trying to get sticky chewing gum off. I haven't tried it. I've heard the method before, but I haven't actually tried it. I was fortunate enough not to have to do that, but let me know if you've ever used ice to get chewing gum off some clothing. Number 3 is if you want to get your white clothes whiter in the wash, then you add lemon juice to your wash. Now, it shows that you're actually adding lemon juice from real lemon, not just a squirty bottle one that I get, just like a real lemon, and add it into the actual machine, not the drawer. Actually add it into the machine. Add in lemon juice actually makes your clothes get whiter. Never done it. Does it make your clothes smell lemony? I mean, if you don't like the smell of lemons, then there's no point in doing that. But if you want your clothes whiter, then maybe. I don't know. Let me know. Do you put lemon juice in your wash to make your clothes whiter? Let me know if you've done that. Maybe you put it in like a washing up bowl first and do it that way to make them whiter rather than a machine. But either way, let me know if it works. Number 4, I don't really see the point in it because it would look ugly unless you've got really nice socks. And that is, if you've got hardwood floors and they're very nice floors, but your chairs are going to scrape along the floors and leave marks. Back in the day, they used to put old socks on the feet of the chair, so when you push the chair back it wouldn't scrape the floor. But then wouldn't that look ugly? Wouldn't it look ugly having like old socks on the chairs? It wouldn't look very dinner-ish, would it? It wouldn't like you're hosting a dinner and you've got old socks on the bottom of your chairs. It wouldn't look very nice. I mean, it would work, I'm sure it would work, but I don't think it would look very nice to do that. So do you do that? If you've got hardwood floors, do you put socks on the bottom of your chair so when people push their seat back, it's not going to get scratched? The floor's not going to get scratched. If you don't use socks, what do you use? Let me know in the comments. I'm intrigued on that one. I personally wouldn't do it, but let me know what you would do. Number 5 is to absorb all those stinky smells that you sometimes get in the fridge. You know, if you've cooked a nice meal and then you put the leftovers in the fridge and it can get a bit stinky in the fridge, they're saying open a box of baking soda and leave an open box in the fridge, and the baking soda will soak up all the odors so you don't have that stinky fridge. So I can see how that would work. I mean, baking soda works great for a lot of things. I've not personally done that, but let me know if you have. So do you put baking soda in the fridge to get all the odours out of the fridge? There is another one a little bit later, something else you can do in the fridge. So when we get to that, let me know which one you prefer. But baking soda in the fridge, I'm sure it'll work because baking soda is good for everything. Number 6, I have never heard of before, and that is to use a cut potato to scrape rust. So if you've got a rusty knife or something's rusty that you need to clean and you can't quite clean it, apparently if you cut a potato in half and use that potato to rub over the rust, apparently it makes the rust just wipe off. Never heard of it. Obviously never tried it if I've never heard of it. But have you? Let me know if that works. I mean, it makes sense when I've got nothing rusty. But if you do find something in the shed or you find something in the attic that's just gathered rust and you need to clean it, use a half cut potato and apparently that will work wonders. Number 7, if you want your house to smell nice and fresh and a nice homely fresh smell, apparently, if you simmer cloves in boiling water, it will fill your house with lovely aroma of smells and it will have that nice homely feel. So if you've got people coming round, you've got a dinner party, or you just want your house to stop stinking, then maybe try this. I've got cloves that I have in my cupboard. I think I might give this a try, and if I do, I'll let you know if it works. But if you just simmer cloves in hot water on the hob, and apparently it fills your house with lovely, homely aroma smells. So if you have tried that, let me know. If you've got any other ways of making your house smell nice, because I know you can like boil orange peel and other things. So if you've got any other recipes or methods, drop them in the comment box below because I'd love to know, because I love having a nice smelling house and sometimes those air fresheners can be a bit too much and a bit too chemically. Yeah, that's right. Then maybe having something that I could just put on in the morning when I'm doing the breakfast and I'm getting everything sorted, then maybe I could have a nice smelling house that way. So drop all your recipes and your methods in the comment box below for me and for others as well. Number 8 is to add vinegar to the rinse cycle when you do your washing to soften your towels. Now, I'm a bit funny when it comes to towels. I don't like rock hard towels, like where it's like a board, but I also don't like soft towels. I don't like super soft ones. I don't feel like I can get dry. You know, I don't know if it's just me. But like if I'm just gonna be like in a hotel room, which never happens, like, and I just want a nice soft towel to wrap around me and just feel comfy and cozy. Yes, love a soft towel. But if I want to get dry, I don't want one like cardboard, but I don't want a soft towel. I want like somewhere in between. You know, it's got to be just right, like Goldilocks, right? So I just need like a nice kind of hard-ish towel. But if you like a nice soft towel, apparently when you've done your first cycle of your washing and then in the rinse cycle add some white vinegar, I'm assuming it's white vinegar, I mean you don't want balsamic vinegar in there, do you? White vinegar into the rinse cycle, apparently it makes your towels nice and soft. So if you've tried that, let me know. And also let me know, do you like a nice soft towel or do you like it a little bit harder so you can get yourself dry? Let me know in the comment box below. Number 9 is if you have a drawer that sticks and it's a bit of a pain in the butt and it really sticks, you've got to pull it, then apparently if you use candle wax to rub over the top of the drawer, it loosens it up and it stops it sticking. So again, I've never tried it because I've never heard of that one before, but if you have heard of it and you've tried it, let us know if that works. Number 10, I've never tried because I don't drink alcohol. I haven't drunk alcohol for just over 7 years now. But if you spill red wine, apparently if you sprinkle salt straight over it as quick as you can, it will help bring up that stain a lot easier. I thought it was something else, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, that's what you do. If you spill red wine, then sprinkle salt over it. But let me know if you try something different, because I think someone said if you spill red wine, put white wine over it, and that would get rid of the red wine stain. As I said, I don't drink, so it doesn't really matter to me, and the people that come to my house, where most of them don't drink anyway, or they don't drink because I don't drink, not that I stop them. Right, if they want to have a drink, they're welcome to have one, but it's just they just don't tend to. I don't know, we just drink tea. Maybe we're getting old. So if you if you spill red wine, sprinkle salt over it and it will bring the red wine up quite easily. But if there is another method that you know, let us know in the comments, because I swear there's another one that I can't think of right now. But anyway, let's move on. If you want to clean your mirrors or your windows and you don't want the streaks on there from cleaning with glass cleaner, then people back in the day, old school method, used to spray their windows with polish and then use an old newspaper to wipe the window down, and apparently it leaves no streaks whatsoever. I don't know who has newspapers anymore. I mean, I know when I go into Asda, they have their free one, like their free local Asda paper. So I could grab that and I could give that a try. But we used to get like newspapers every Saturday, and then every day the local newspaper used to come round and we used to have that every day. And now nobody really has a newspaper. It's very rare that I see a newspaper. I know they're still about because you see them at the petrol station. But yeah, I don't think many people use newspapers anymore. Let me know if you still read a newspaper. And if you do, use it on your window. Spray it with furniture polish, not glass cleaner. Apparently it's furniture polish. And then use the newspaper to wipe it down, and it's streak free. I've never tried it. Let me know if you have. And number 12 is the next fridge one, to get rid of the odours in the fridge. Before we talked about baking soda, but this one is to put coffee grounds in your fridge, and that will also soak up the odours from the fridge and anything you've got in there, and it will stop your fridge from smelling. So you can either have baking soda or coffee grounds. So I've not done either. I don't know which one I would prefer. Whether I prefer coffee because I like the smell of coffee, or baking soda because it would just be a neutral smell, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be no smell. So I'm not sure. Because if you put coffee grounds in the fridge, wouldn't your fridge smell like coffee? But if you put baking soda in there, because there's no smell to baking soda, it would just get rid of all the odours. So it depends what you like. Never heard of it before, never tried it. So let me know again if you have tried it or if it works or something that you would consider doing. So those are the 12 old school methods of cleaning that people used to do back in the day to help them save money and to clean their house and spillages and everything else a little bit easier. So what do you think? Is that something that you would go back to doing again, with everything going up in price? So we want to try and save our money in little places here and there, and by using newspapers to clean our windows so we don't have no streaks. Again, maybe you could just grab the free one from the local supermarket if yours do them. I know our Tesco and Asda do, but I don't know if any other supermarkets do. Will you use a potato to get rid of rust on old items and make them all brand new again, so it saves you going out and buying anything? Or maybe you're going to put socks on a chair leg so that your hardwood floors don't get scratches or anything else like that on it. So let me know if any of these are ones that you've tried or you would try, or whether you think none of it would work and it's not something that you would go into. Or if you've got any other ideas, let us know in the comments below. I just thought it was a bit of a fun video. I saw the post and I thought, oh, I wonder what my community would think of this. Maybe it would help save money a little bit here and there. Let me know all your thoughts and ideas and everything in the comment box below. Just a little bit of a different video today. I'll go back to my wellness videos, and I'm going to do some more budgeting and frugal living videos as well in the next couple of weeks. And let me know if you'd like me to do some more recipe videos. I did what my son has for breakfast every day. People have requested what I have every day, but it's the same meal, so it would literally be like a 30-second video. But I will try and do some desserts because I have different desserts every night. So I will try and record myself doing some desserts that I have to have that high protein in the middle at the end of the day, so that I'm not snacking and trying to eat all the rubbish in the house that my son has. I'm like pinching his sweets. So let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see from me. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have liked today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to share it with a friend if you think they'd enjoy it as well. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos from me. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a good morning, good day, or good evening. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.